Okay, guys. Today I want to talk about a little bit about Fresno or Earth, and I want to talk about all the main street that is going from east to west or west to east or whatever. That what street belongs to which Hmong clan? Okay. But before I start that, I want to remind you guys. Okay, this is what you need to know. Earth is Fresno. There's no China, no Europe, no Africa. Okay? There's no Minnesota. There's no North Carolina or Oklahoma. Oklahoma is Fresno. Okay? And let me tell you guys how and why. Okay? Earth is a holodeck of Fresno here, you know. Up there is a glass dune. We're inside a fish tank. There's water above, so it's below. We're on a ship, a holodeck. Earth is a Universal Hollywood Studios, okay? And each neighbor blocks has its own fortress. And each fortress will rendering digital photorealistic 3D vibration. So they can digitize you to make you think you're in China and France, Europe, or Africa, or Philippines, or Taiwan, or, you know, whatever part of the world is. The world is a big lie. Okay, guys? You guys need to know that. Okay? It doesn't matter where you're here, wherever you're at in Fresno. They can digitize you to be anywhere like how you think you are, you know? Okay? You guys need to understand that. This is how the Matrix works on Earth or Fresno here, okay? So you can be anywhere. And they can digitize you to be in China or Africa or Europe, okay? So it doesn't matter where you're at or what fortress you're at in Fresno here. Okay? They can play tricks to you like that by digitizing because we live inside video games, okay, guys? You guys need to understand that, okay? And everything will look real and it will be real because they can digitize, okay? Like in video games where you're inside a TV and the games could digitize you to be anywhere in the stage. But reality, you're just in the same TV. You never go anywhere. You never move anywhere. Okay? And no matter where you go, you travel, the Matrix just keep digitized 3D photorealistic to make you think you're moving or you're going somewhere. But reality, you're always stuck at the same grid. You never go anywhere. Okay? So that you guys know. Okay? So let me get back to Fresno. Okay? Everybody's Hmong. It doesn't matter you're black, white, Mexican, Hispanic, Hindu, Middle East, or Joe Blow or John Doe, wherever. Okay? You're all Hmong. Okay? We could safe shift. We can change into anyone or anything. Okay? You know, I could transfer into a t-shirt. I could transfer into a house, a car, or a plane. I could transform or shapeshift into anybody. Or anybody could shapeshift into me. Okay? You guys need to know that. Okay? So how do you know who's who? You don't. How do you know you are the real you? You don't. They can erase your memory and implant somebody else's false memory into you. Now you're going to think you're Joe Blow. You know? Okay? So that you guys know. So anyways, I want to get back. Everybody needs to know this, okay? I'm going to talk about all the main street. Okay? Going from east to west, okay? Which street belonged to which Hmong clan. Okay? The way how it is originally, okay? Earth original name is called planet Zutopian or Plava Sutao, okay? That's the original name. But the Earth that we're on right now is the new 5D or 6D Earth. This is not the original Earth. The original Earth has been destroyed. Okay? They put us on a new holodeck ship, Earth. And they just digitized us to think it's the original Earth that we have always been on. But it's not. Because the old one, Satan has damaged or destroys it. It's unrepairable. So we had to move, the programmer had to move us to a new Earth, which is the Earth, the new ship here. And it just re-digitized everything to look like we're still on the same Earth, but we're not on the same Earth anymore, okay? So that everybody knows. Because wherever ship we on, the ship can digitize us a replica. Exactly 100% replica. So there's no way to tell where you're at or which Earth or holodeck you're on, okay? So, Fresno original name is called Firebull, okay? In Hmong word, we call it Fai New, okay? Bull. It's always about bull, okay? So you guys need to hear me right. Fresno original name is Firebull, okay? So Hmong people call it Fai New, okay? That's how we say fire in Hmong. Fai, no, okay? Okay? That's after, okay? But the original name for fire is called Fai, okay? Then you guys already know what New is, bull, cow, okay? So that everybody knows. So get back on the street. Starting from Clovis Avenue, okay? Clovis Avenue. And going all the way to Highway 99, okay? So that's how it's been marked, okay? So this is where all the Hmong clan are had the right to do business, okay? On each clan. So, but before I get to that, the real mayors for Fresno is Colonel George Van, okay? Colonel Joseph Jua True Vang is the real mayor for Fresno, not Jerry Dyer, okay? And the president for the Hmong New Year's in Fresno is also the mayor, Colonel George Van, okay? So that everybody knows. Okay, Colonel George Van is also my son, Jesus. True blue, okay? Joseph George True Vang is also my dad or my son, True Blue. My dad is also True Blue, okay? But they have many copies or many replica, okay? So that you guys know it. So the Jensen, from Jensen, go all the way to 99, belongs to the Zhang family, Ma, okay? The Mua family, or the Ma family, the Zhang family, okay? So you guys have, that's the street where you guys do business. Because all the main street going from east to west, west to east, are, it used to be like business, like a shopping strip, okay? Where at night, the whole city is all lit up, okay? And we have Hyperloop train or buses, going mid-air, okay? And nobody's allowed to drive in Fresno. Only a very selective, high-profile people, VIP. The 1% up here, okay? And the middle class and the lower class cannot drive in Fresno here, okay? Because there's too many people. So if you want to go from east to west, north, you have to take on the Hyperloop train, the air train, okay? Or bus, okay? So I'm just letting you guys know how the future is going to look like again, like how we always have 76 billion years ago, okay? So not anybody could own a business, okay? And not anybody could just own money, okay? Because everything in general is free. So the people that only allowed to have those crypto coin, gold, jewelries, money are the upper class and the middle class, okay? The lower class are not allowed to have money, because why would you need money when everything's free, okay? So you guys need to keep that in mind, okay? The lower class are not allowed to own any golds or jewelries, okay? There's a reason for that. That's how it's going to work in the Matrix, okay? Well, there has to be in every class in order to make the world spin. If everybody's a VIP and there's no middle class or lower class, then the world's not going to spin, okay? There will be no more work. There's going to be only little work, okay? Just to keep the world spinning. Like, we're going to have Hyperloop trains, Airbus, and the driver's not going to ride, but there's going to be a driver there to monitor or to sit there in case something goes wrong, so they could control manually. But mostly everything's going to be automation, okay? And all the bus trains going to be like Airbus and Air Train, okay? Where it's going to float and fly, and everything's going to be free energy and green energy, okay? Free wireless energy, unlimited powers, you know? So where we don't have to charge battery anymore. We will never run out of energies or batteries anymore, okay? There's no more bills, okay? No more working, okay? And only those who select few who wants work will be allowed to have money and gold and jewelry. But there's a limit to it, how much money and gold you can have and make, okay? So I'm just telling you guys how the future is going to work and how it's going to be like, okay? So the Jensen Street from Clovis and Jensen all the way to Jensen and 99 are controlled or owned by the Zhang or Hmong family, okay? And only the people that are qualified and have special permission can own business on your clan street, okay? So you guys need to figure that out, okay? Có mấy chuyện thì muốn mua thì mấy tao chuẩn bị cho nó cho town and figure out, okay? I could tell you a few people that I know that are the big dogs, okay? 用了一样人家去摸这个摸或者摸或买摸mấy cháu muốn mua nó tú mua hơi tú mua, okay? Và mua mấy cháu muốn mua của bảo thủ bọn nó, okay? You guys are like the OG VIP for the Moore family, okay? And not anybody can just own business on your gain, okay? So everything's going to be very limited, okay? Because everything in general is going to be free, okay? So I'm just telling you guys about the future when the tape finished playing inside my head, and that's how the future of Fresno is going to look like, okay? So to get Church, okay, from Church and Clovis Avenue all the way to 99, and Church owned by the Hmong Vu, the Vu clan, Vu family, okay? So Mitch and Hmong Vu, okay, you guys, whoever Mitch, you guys need to figure out who's going to be in charge, who's going to be running Mitch through street, okay, and doing business, okay? So go kind of about the future, okay? How to get Butler from Clovis and Butler all the way to Butler and 99 over there are owned by Jenny Hmong Zhang and the Chain family, okay? Jenny Hmong Zhang, okay? So to Kens Canyon, Leah Ventura, Leah California, Leah, which now it's called Cesar Chavez, it doesn't own by anybody. It's miscellaneous, okay? So every clan are allowed to have business or own business on the street, okay? From Clovis and Kens Canyon all the way to 99 in Kens Canyon, okay? Any clans can own a business there, okay? But my family has to figure out who's going to get what, own what, and run what, okay? And on Tulare are owned by my family, the Tang family, okay? So, you guys, Yami and Mohan, you guys already know who's our leader is, okay? Okay? So, okay, I don't want to say his name. So, you guys need to figure that out. So, Belmont, from Belmont and, Clovis all the way to Belmont and 99, where Roding Park is, are owned by the Vane family. Okay, so you guys need to figure out who's gonna run what and who's gonna be in charge of the street business here. Okay. So the Hmong New Year's are over there by between Belmont and Clovis and Olive and Clovis, where Sunnyside Swamp used to be. Okay, that's where the real Hmong New Year's at. Okay. And it stretched all the way to Minnewawa and Belmont and Minnewawa and Olive and in that area. That whole area right there is that's where the original Hmong New Year is at, not the fairground. Okay, the fairground is like the Mall America. Okay, okay, so that you guys know that. And Olive, okay, from Olive and Clovis goes all the way to Olive and 99 belongs to the Zhang family. Okay. So yes, cụ bảo ta chuyện mỗi xong cho nó cho ô nè, tụi cho nó cho ô tại mấy chuyện mỗi xong chỉ hà mong chúa là mong lớn nè, tụi cho nó cho ô giờ chúa mỗi xong ha giảm tính xong nữa, okay? Ở tụi president hay tụi OG cho nó cho ô là một sai thằng mấy chuyện mỗi xong nhau Fresno nữa, okay? So that you guys know, okay? McKinley. From Clovis Avenue and McKinley, all the way to McKinley and 99 belongs to the Yang family. Chen Mo Yang, no, okay? Man, Chen Mo Yang, you guys need to figure out, okay? Doc is pretty smart, does the Mo Yang, no, okay? Yeah, I know I talk a lot of shit about you guys, but you guys have to look the other way because of the J virus, okay? But you need to talk you guys gonna get deleted, okay? So don't be a hothead. So all the McKinleys belongs to the Yang family, okay? So you guys need to figure out who's gonna run who and who's gonna own what, okay? Clinton, from Clinton and Clovis to all the way to 99 Clinton belongs to the Fang family. Mitch and Hmong fan, okay? Cụ bảo bằng giấy phang, bỏ phang, nó thái phang, nung thái phang, mấy chuyện này muốn phang cái nào, okay? Vàng cải chưa tua, okay? But I don't think he knows who he is, but I see him just about every day too. Okay. So the Fame family, you guys need to figure out who's gonna run on what, okay? On Clinton Avenue. And on Shield Avenue, it belongs to the Lee clan. Okay? I'm going to try to wrap it up because I already reached almost 20 minutes, okay? My phone could record 30 minutes. And on Dakota, okay? Dakota Avenue belongs to the Low family. Okay? So you guys need to figure that out. Okay, who's going to be in charge and run what, okay? And on Ashland, Clovis and Ashland over to Ashland and 99 belongs to the Tao family, okay? So you guys need to figure that out, okay? Who's going to run and what? And on Gettysburg belongs to King, okay? So you guys need to figure that out. What can you do OG now, okay, for Jenny Moncano, okay? Just that you guys know. Gettysburg and then Shaw. Okay. To get Shaw from Clovis and Shaw all the way to Shaw 99 belongs to Jenny Monku, okay? I forgot Zolinku's dad, but he's the OG to 人个头领个了啊，都真在理想可么呢？我OG for 讲你蒙个呢？OK？No no no，你要蒙看了。总理自身 OK，要蒙个呢 OK？So he's in charge of Jenny Monk in charge for to get shot on, okay? So you guys need to figure that out, okay? And Barstow belongs to Jenny Monk Ching, okay? So you guys need to figure that out, okay? Who's gonna be running what, okay? And Bullers belongs to Jenny Mong Chu, okay? In my whole life, I never met Jenny Mong Ching and Mong Chu, okay? I just heard about them, but I never ran into one, okay? So I know there's only a very select few of you guys, but you guys need to figure that out, okay? So to Herden belong to Monghan, that's why it's called Herden, okay? So to Herden young belong to Chen Monghan, okay? So I know that Chalang He Dr. Tutsi Ha Công đàn dân chủ hơn mấy chuyện nó hơn nữa là kiếm ra hơn mấy chỗ ra mấy chẳng nói okay, you guys need to figure out who's going to be in charge and run what, okay, on Herden, okay, from Clovis Herden all the way to Herden 99, okay. And then the next street is Alluvial, okay. Alluvial belong to the Kong family, okay. So in Jorokon, I know you're in charge of the Kong, okay? So you guys need to figure that out, who's gonna run what. And then Nice belongs to Jenny Mongpana, okay? So I never ran into any Mongpa family, and so you guys need to figure that out, okay? So, cuộc hành tới chúng mày báo nó, okay? About how the future, we're going to re-digitize the whole city of Fresno, okay? And where everything's going to be run off free energy and only VIP and top 1% are allowed to drive car in Fresno here, okay? This way we can eliminate traffic jam, okay? And if you want to ride bike, it's okay, but only select few have permission to ride bikes. But mostly everybody's just gonna be walking and shopping around Fresno here, and nobody's allowed to live in Fresno here, okay? Only certain people. If you want to live in Fresno County here, you got to be outside the city, okay? We're gonna have like high skyscraper, we're gonna have like flying house, whatever, okay? At night, the whole city's gonna, be all lit up, okay? Where everybody's gonna be happy, no more working, no more sickness, we don't die, there's no more violence and everything, okay? It's gonna be a Zutopian world, okay? Where everybody's gonna, be stress-free or worry-free. You don't even have to lock your door at night, okay? Worry about thieves coming and rape and rob you, okay? Or kill you, whatever, okay? We're not gonna have no more police. We're just gonna have security guard, okay? Trust me, I hate police, okay? Because they've been harassing me and threatening me all my life and bullying me, okay? So no more police. We're just gonna have like security guard, okay? And like security ranger to control and watch the forest, okay? And we're gonna have like space security, okay? No more cop. I hate cops. I hate pigs, okay? That's the honest truth, because they always bully me, so I don't like cops. Okay, so we're just gonna have security because I am a security officer too, okay? So that's how the future is gonna look like, and that's how I want it to run like, okay? So I'm just letting you guys know the heads up and what street belongs to which clan, and you guys need to figure out who's gonna be the boss in your clan and who's gonna be able to run business on your street, okay? Everybody has their own street, every clan, okay? And that's how it's gonna work, and that's how the world's gonna spin in my world, okay, guys? And that's my plan, Okay, so where each city we're just gonna have a mayor, and there's no one under the mayor. Okay, and the people that are under the mayor are just gonna be the security guard. Okay, so we don't have a lot of corruption in politics. Okay, they're just gonna be the mayor for each city, and they're just gonna be security guard to keep people in check and keep people make sure they're in line. Okay, and they're not gonna be carrying a weapon. Okay, they're just gonna carry a fly swapper. If you don't listen, they're gonna smack you in the face. You know, that's all they can do. Okay, so that's my plan. That's the future. How I want the world to look like, or run. Okay, and we're gonna be living underwater and airborne. We're gonna be living on the cliff. We got technologies, where we could just put a house right here, just stay right here in free energy, it will never fall or whatever. Okay, we could live on cliff, under sea, underwater. Air, space. We could live anywhere. We could live inside a volcano, underground. Okay, because I just want to tell you guys what kind of technology we have, the future, how everything's gonna work, how my world's gonna work, and your world's gonna work. Okay, guys. So I want to tell some of the very important place, like Table Mountain Casino belongs to my mom and my dad. Okay, and Chakchansi belongs to my brother Vampire, the Flash. Okay, and the Chakchansi Stadium downtown belongs to my brother Vampire Flash. Okay, and Mono Casino belongs to my wife Win. Okay, Joanna. Okay, and Itachi Palace Casino belongs to my mom too. Okay, and yeah, I don't want to go too far out because I already reached 27 minutes. Okay, and the River Park Center belongs to my wife Cloud and Win. Okay, okay, and the Fashion Fair belongs to Juana. Okay, my wife Cloud and Win. Lu Fashion Fair Middle. Manchester Mall belongs to Michelle. Okay, you already know who you are. And Cervista Mall belongs to Stupid Silver. Okay, and Fulton Mall downtown, it belongs to Pang and Yer. Okay, that's Lu Fulton Mall used to belong to Mena. Okay, Yer. Okay, Pang. Okay. So I want to tell you guys about who's the original way back, 14 billion years ago before I was captured. Okay, that's how everything was and have always been. After I was captured and the devil and his demon, they erased history and re-digitized everything. That's why nobody knows what happened to the past. Okay, since you guys really know what happened to the past, what happened to God. Okay, everything's recorded and we're just getting replayed. Okay, guys. So no matter what the bad guys do, they cannot change the end game. Okay, do not be afraid, my children. You can never die. Okay, if you are the original one I created, nobody could kill you. Not Jackass Pac-Man, not the devil. They can hack you and hurt you, but they can never take away your life. Only I can. Okay, so you guys don't disrespect me. Okay, unless you want to go home. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys the truth in the future what's coming, okay? So everybody just need to hang on to all the bullshit, all my bullshit, and all your bullshit, because there's just no way out in the day hand trap J Rider. So everyone's gonna have a shitty life, okay? But no matter what happened, you can never die, okay? All you guys did is to yourself because you guys, bite the hand that feeds you, and then you guys rebel against me, okay? So after I was captured, the devil lied to you guys and punish all you guys, erase your memory, chip you, and control you like a robot, okay? That's why nobody has no free will, okay? But since Dad is back, I'm back. We just have to finish until the tape finished playing, okay? So everybody's gonna have a shitty life, okay? And no matter bullshit or problem you have or happen, you can never die. So just hang in there, okay, guys? And one day when the tape finished playing, I will have full access control to the matrix, and I will fix everything up. Okay, guys? So just hang in there, okay? Love, Dad.